Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our very first episode of Let's Play Super Mario World. So, this game actually came before Super Mario Bros. 3, but after the original Super Mario Bros. And I think there's a Super Mario Bros. 2. Oh yeah, there is. It's just a little goofy. We might play that at a later date. It just felt like a large learning curve, being as I've never played the game before. I don't know what to expect. That sort of deal. I want to get there later, but here we could see we're at Yoshi's house. And we're going to go to Yoshi's Island 1. Now this game, I am going to leave in some additional deaths and things like that as we play through it. This game gives a lot of room for error, I would say. You could really mess up here, but the amount of lives it throws at you is like crazy. Like there's just a ton of them, so I'm not really concerned from an editing standpoint of editing out a lot of the lives and trying to do things perfectly like I have been in the past, but I am taking it slow too. I do certainly want to explore this world, being as I've never explored it before, never played this game. But here you can see, I think I actually have to jump up here. What it is there's two forms of jumping. There's a spinning jump, which is A, which comes most naturally to me. I didn't realize that until this point in the video. But there's also the B jump. And the B jump is like Mario's normal jump. So I have to try and avoid using this A jump as much, because the B jump's slightly higher, but it allows us a little bit more freedom, I believe. Like, we don't just break blocks and things like that, which is not something we want to be doing. Oh, let's go back here. This is the halfway marker, something that's introduced in this game, and we'll see in full effect later in the episode that you can, when you die, you come back to the halfway point if you've crossed it. You don't go to the beginning of the level, which is a very, very nice perk. Kind of wish that was in Super Mario Bros. 3. It would have saved me a lot of time, like mastering levels and whatnot. And here, I think it says we could... How do we hold X? So I messed up. I hold B, which just makes me jump on the shell, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So I can't go up there and get whatever's up there. I think it's just a 1-up or something like that. It's nothing out of this world crazy that we really want. But here I think is where we get like... see, we don't want to jump up like that on this one. We broke it. Yep, we're done. We can't get the fire plant, I don't think. Not unless we time it right, like off of one of these guys coming into frame. Which I should have used one of them, and I think I've realized that now. It's like, oh man, if we could only just have them respawn, because then I could jump on one of them and potentially get that. I think I do end up getting it here somehow. It's almost like it's just out of reach. There we go. I just got the bottom of it. So here we got Fire Mario. You should be familiar with him from the Super Mario 3 Let's Play. And this Let's Play is actually going to have a really cool feature. So it's going to come out on 2 days. Monday and Friday. So the Monday episodes are going to be like primarily like point A to Z, just getting through the level. But there are secret exits in some of the levels, a lot of the levels in the future part of this Let's Play. So what we'll be doing is we'll be playing through the straightforward path, you know, the way the game expects you to go through it on Mondays. And then on Fridays, we're actually going to focus on like the hidden paths. So that should be something fun and exciting to do. Here we could get a lot of coins here. Let's just focus on getting these coins for the moment. But like I said, yeah, that'll be something fun that we could do. And here you can see I'm at 7 lives. I think I get 8 by the end of this. Yep. So 8 lives is a pretty good standpoint to have right now. And the game is only more and more forgiving as it goes on. You get lives just thrown at you. It's so easy to get lives. There we go. So now we hit the yellow button, and this sort of comes into play later. It's just trying to show you this concept. Is like the yellow squares will now fill in blank yellow squares in some of the levels, which makes them easier. You primarily get those through like the hidden ways of completing the world. So that is something to look forward to when we do that. And I'm kind of hesitant on doing all the hard stuff on Monday and then making all the levels easier on a Friday, but we'll play it by ear. There should be 2 episodes per week after this initial episode, because there's no hidden levels, or no hidden exits in this first world. It's all just the usual stuff. And that was me just being a dingus right there. That's why that happened. Yeah, just a huge dingus. And here, I think we get our first appearance of the man of the hour. No, he comes a little bit later. I think he's right here. Yep, there he is. It's a Yoshi. Yoshi. I like Yoshi as a character. He's really cool. He's a little dinosaur. Little dinosaur, and you could jump on him. I have to remember to use B, not the A jump, or else I will jump off him. Yeah. I could break some of the blocks. I discovered that last part. See, if I do the A jump, I jump right off him, so I have to get out of that habit. But I want Yoshi to eat this. Eat it. There you go, Yoshi. Good, Yoshi. Now, if we eat these red guys and spit them out, Yoshi actually spits out fireballs, which is good to know as well. I don't know if, like, eating the fruit really does much for Yoshi at this point in the game. I think that just spits out the shell, yep. Let's get our dragon coin there. Yeah, I don't think, like, eating the fruit really does much unless your Yoshi's like a baby Yoshi, but we'll see that later. Oh, I almost lost Yoshi. Yoshi! Yoshi, get back here! Yoshi! Yoshi! Stop running! Yoshi! Come on! Ah, Yoshi! There's a football player chasing us. Mario's greatest nemesis. But there, we could save now. So we're through the halfway point. I think it gives us another opportunity to get a Yoshi because we already have one. We get a 1-up. That's where a lot of, like, the additional 1-ups come into play. Like, why we get so many of them walking through the game is because if you're not a dingus and get Yoshi, you should be able to definitely get those 1-ups pretty easily. And Yoshi's, like, really helpful to have. Number one, it's like an extra hit that we can take, which is always a nice thing. You know, we could take more damage. Damn it. Yoshi, get back here. You bastard. That little mole guy got me. But yeah, it's nice to have the extra one hit. And on top of that, Yoshi's, like I said, he could spit fireballs. You know, in some instances, you need him to progress to jump a little bit farther and stuff like that. I'm really struggling because A is normally the basic jump command. But now they screwed it all up. So, let's see this. See, if we didn't get the yellow button, we wouldn't have that power up there. So that's like a large part of what some of this stuff does. You know, it makes life a million times easier. I need to stop pressing A. I get it by the end of this episode, I promise, guys, but in this moment, it was brutal. Let's go up this way, Yoshi. Woo! Got a coin out of that. 100 points. There we go. We cleared the course with Yoshi. So that was a successful clear. Let's go up here. I think there's maybe 2 more levels and then the boss level. So I'm going to climb up this thing with Yoshi because it seems like it's beneficial to do. Not sure if we'll be able to stay up here or not, but there we go. Yellow thing. That'll give us some extra points. Ooh, get in the middle of this one. See, this is where it's nice to have those yellow blocks. This wouldn't be here if we didn't unlock that yellow button. So that's not mandatory. You could beat it without ever hitting any of those blocks, but it does help. There, now we're at 10 lives. Guess we're supposed to get another Yoshi, but we're already riding Yoshi. Yoshi's a helpful little guy. Fireballs. I have to be careful. I do think the red guys will, like, despawn out of Yoshi. Or maybe Yoshi just swallows them eventually if we don't actually use them. I could have swore this pipe led somewhere, but it doesn't. There, we're at the halfway mark already. That's pretty good. Let's get the dragon coin. I think they call them dinosaur coins in the game. I don't know why. Yoshi's... I guess Yoshi's a dinosaur. That makes sense. Maybe they call them dragon coins, and I'm calling them dinosaur coins. I don't know. I don't know, folks. As always, Average Joe doesn't know what's going on. He just wants to play some video games, man. He just wants to play some video games. See, we didn't need to do any of that because we had our yellow button hit. Jump up there. Ooh, a green one. I don't know what that does. Maybe that turns into something once we get the green button. I think there's 3 or 4 buttons we have to hit throughout the whole series of the game. Woo! And there's a way to get like stars there at the end. I'm not sure how to do it though. I forget, like, if we need all the Yoshi coins, if that's what gives it to us. I completely forget. Like I said, this is my first walkthrough of this. I watched somebody briefly play through the first world to familiarize myself, but that's all I'm going on. I don't have any sort of knowledge that is helpful in any regard to play this game. Let's see what this gives us. A fire plant. So now we have the fire plant up the top, so if we get hit and lose our power up, that fire plant will drop down, giving us a free fire up power up, which is nice. It's a huge help. Let's go back and get the Yoshi coin. The Yoshi coins are worth it. See, in here we need to take this red one and throw it up there if we wanted to go up there. But I think for our purposes, it's going to be easier to just sort of wing it here. We got a star too. Yep. Man, that was a really slow fall. But I missed out on that Yoshi coin because of it. Because I'm not that adept to the game. Oh, come on, let's get out of here. Perfect. Oh, oh. We gotta be running low on star power. Yep, there it is. Called it right, Average Joe. Good move. Let's get that Yoshi coin. Continue moving. Through the pipe. And straight to victory. So you get bonus stars if you cut the tape. Oh, so we actually have to cut the ribbon. And that'll give us bonus stars. So we need to remember that. Because the bonus stars will give us a bonus minigame at the end of each level if we get 100 of them. And that's a really good way to get extra lives as well. So now we're at Iggy's castle. And here's the first time I utilized the tape. Number one, Yoshi can't go into any castles or haunted places. Sorry, Yoshi. We'll see you. Stay out there, scared little buddy. So the gimmick here, I don't even need to see it. You jump onto this and you hit B if you want to tap the other side, or if you want to... Sometimes there's like we'll see them here in a minute. It'd probably be easier to visualize it than it is for me to explain it. Let's hit that. I don't really know what that did, but... There, you could tap them on the head, or you could hit B if they're on the other side like that, and that'll kill them. Additionally, those little squares there, if I hit B, I would go to the other side of the square. So like I would be on the flip side of this grate. I probably should have demonstrated it for you, just so you could see what it looks like. I don't think I do, but that's it. And then I had to come back. I'm Mini Mario now. I lost all my power-ups while trying to navigate through here once. Died a few times, lost a couple lives. But like I said, it's okay. The game's pretty forgiving when it comes to that sort of thing. So, in this case, because I did die a whole bunch of times, like, I will be cutting that out. But in most cases, if I only die once or something, I'll leave it in. I just wanted to cut out the whole section because it took me 3 or 4 tries here. Now we battle Iggy. We just have to knock him off this block. We just have to continuously hit him. And I'm lucky I actually get it here, because he's tricky. But that's it for the first episode of Super Mario Bros. If you like this, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you all here on the next one. Or if you watch the Pokemon stuff, we will see you all on Tuesday and Thursday for that series. But until next Monday, peace out.